Hmm. I need a new band to get into, something with a lot of material, a lot of live performances, something maybe a little jammy, because I really like the Grateful Dead, but of course Jerry Garcia's dead and tickets are fucking way too expensive for that shit. I wonder what I should do. Hi everybody, I'm Colin Lamb, aka the Tone Wizard, and I'm trying to get into Phish. I am looking for a new band to get into. If you've watched anything else on my channel, you will know that I'm into Ween. Thus, I have a show called Ween Talk. You should check that out on my channel if you feel so inclined. But recently, I decided I'm going to give Phish a go. If you don't know what Phish is, just Google it. Phiszch. Phish. No, it's Phish. It's a play on the word fish, I believe. Why? I do not know. See, I'm trying to get into Phish, and I'm hoping that one day I'll figure that out. But this is the beginning of the journey. Now I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends are big into Phish. They've traveled down to see shows and stuff like that, and I could just ask them, give me some suggestions of what I should listen to, and we'll see how that goes. But I don't want to do that. I want to get into this naturally. Like I kind of stumbled into Ween and a lot of the bands that I really love. I got there naturally and without any assistance, and I kind of want to find something about it that I really like and can sort of latch on to there. So that's what I want to do. That's the beginning of this journey. Now, what do I know about Phish? Well, I know that they have a very strong and dedicated fan base. Um, Including the chick from Broad City, Abby in Broad City. Man, I'm a big fan of hers, and she likes the Phish, so maybe I can get in there too. Um, Now, another interesting thing was I was in San Francisco a number of years ago, and I actually saw Trey from Phish. I saw him actually in the neighborhood where the Grateful Dead house was. I went to that part of San Francisco to check that out, and I saw Trey lumbering around. He looked pretty cool, though. I think that this may have been one of the reasons why I never got in him sooner, because he was wearing this cool leather jacket with one of those button across the throat, um, collar things, and he looked unapproachable. He looked too cool, and I was like, well, fuck this guy. That's the basis of why I never got into Phish right there. The other thing is that the fans are intense, and I have a great fear that I'm going to end up like that, on my back in the mud at some festival, rolling around in the garbage with a strange culturally appropriated headdress, huffing balloons filled with nitrous oxide. That is a genuine fear that I have. It's a slippery slope. I don't know how many steps, how far I have to fall before I'm on my back in amongst garbage, huffing a balloon full of nitrous oxide. Will that happen to me? Let me know in the comments. If you're into Phish and you've lost some friends to the hippie crack, let me know. And I mean, that's a whole other thing in of itself. I was kind of talking about this on one of my Ween videos. The nitrous mafia. There's so much there. I got to figure out what the fuck's going on in there before I get too deep into this Phish world. Okay. Yeah. So again, about the fans, I was watching a Phish video, and you kind of get a shot of the crowd, and it's intensely bro heavy. That's a bro field, and some of them are kind of slumped over and just kind of, it's a mellow scene. I think, I don't know, I got to figure this out for myself, but it seems like a weird scene. And what I will say is that I can right off the bat relate to it, because obviously I'm huge into Ween. And I actually did a video, Ween versus Phish sucks ? You can check that out on my channel. I'll probably link to that video at the end of this. You can check out my Ween videos and see what you think of those. But yeah, I'm a little bit apprehensive about the fans, but I can relate because I definitely have friends who ask me why the fuck I'm so obsessed with Ween, and I mean, I do the whole Ween channel thing, and I don't know. I feel bad for people that aren't passionate about shit. I have this one friend, she kind of makes fun of me for doing the Ween videos, and the question I have is, what the fuck are you doing that's so great, Who the fuck are you, man? I don't know. But yeah, so I have a couple of things I'm worried about when I'm getting into this Phish, but two things kind of happened recently that have kind of swayed my way. So I was watching Rig Rundown. I'm big into guitar playing, I'm big into guitar gear and shit like that. And I saw the Rig Rundown, or I don't think it was a Rig Rundown. It was just on the Phish channel. He was just Trey Anastasio was just talking about his rig, and it intrigued me because he had a pretty cool setup. He had some speakers that he made himself, and in the process of him explaining about his rig, I just thought that he seemed like a pretty humble and charming man. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to check out this goddamn Phish band. And when I did, the first video, I went to the Phish YouTube channel, and the first video I saw was Stash, I think it was called. And I just, they were ripping off this great solo section, and I just looked at Trey's face, like, just look at him. He's playing this crazy solo where I paused it, and just look at the man's face, right? It looks like he's playing the guitar, but some higher power is telling him which notes to play. Look how fucking look, I'm gonna try to fucking. Yeah, I wish some fucking higher power would talk to me and tell me how to make my YouTube videos better. And I could just sit here. Hi, everybody. I'm the Tone Wizard. Welcome to fucking... No, it doesn't work for me. It does not work for me. But look, I'm going to try to get into Phish. And I tell you where I've started. I watched the live performance of Stash, and it was really good. This exact point where I froze the video here was a really good section. There was really good interplay between the bass and the guitar and the keyboard player. And actually, when I was watching the Rig rundown video, he talked about how Trey angles all of his monitors so that if he wants to lock in with the bass, he can lean over to one monitor and you'll hear the bass, and so on and so forth. So I'm really intrigued to get going on this journey. And of course, we're still in the midst of this COVID fucking garbage. So I'm going to get into Phish. And please, I'm asking you out there, if you have any recommendations, stuff that I should check out, any live performances or any websites or anything like that, just let me know. I'm all fucking ears. And please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you feel like it. This is going to be a shorter video than some other videos where I just fucking go on and fucking on. And I'm going to end it right